In my heart, I believe that God can still use you. Even if you feel broken sometimes, just keep in mind that even broken sticks can draw a straight line. All right, so God's gonna use you as an instrument. And sometimes us as beings, we need to fine tune ourselves as instruments. And sometimes that means crying your eyes out. Guys, today's video, I'm gonna try to keep it really short. Behind the camera, we have a Canon R7. It's my latest investment, and I have an iPad Air 5th generation. And I'm gonna just show you the rig right now, because if you guys are ready to level up your photos, going from a iPad to an actual DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera, this is the way to do it on Snappic. Let me go ahead and show you guys, and I'm gonna, like I said, keep this short. Let's go. So this is actually extremely easy. Once you have your event pulled up, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how that looks on Snappic. So I have the Canon R7, which I was about to start troubleshooting for the 360 booth, but right now I'm gonna show you guys how to use it as just a standard photo. Standard photo meaning like a selfie booth, right? But now that you have a higher end camera, you guys can start targeting weddings, because the pictures do come out a lot better because of the strong right here sensor. This is a huge sensor, plus there's major processing power going on inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up right here. Now you're gonna come across this screen right here, and what I want to show you is all that you really need is a lightning cable, or USB Type-C actually. USB Type-C connected from here into your camera, and the also Type-C right there. You'll see it's compatible. And it's better if you guys keep this cable original. This is the one that originally came in the box with the iPad. Okay, moving right along. Once that is set, you want to make sure that your camera is turned off. In the meantime, we're going to leave it off, okay? But now we're going to come right over here and we're going to select our camera. Notice that it's giving us the option to use either the selfie camera right here or the rear camera behind the iPad. What you're gonna do next is you're gonna come over to your camera and you're gonna turn it on. Boom, you can turn it on just like that. And just for, you know, to simplify things, guys, go ahead and leave it in automatic for now, okay? Because the camera's pretty smart and it takes pretty good photos in automatic. So now that I turned the camera on, now it's recognizing the camera as wired beta. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna select the front camera right here, the middle one. I don't use the wide camera. I use the front camera right here. Boom. And it's gonna connect to the device. Okay, boom, that is connected. The next thing we're gonna do is come over right over here to start booth. And you guys can see now that, look at the clarity, guys. You can see every pore, every pimple, every imperfection in my facial area, just given the fact that we're using a much better camera with a dope lens. So we're using the EOS R7, we're not using the front camera. And then you get options such as image, and because I set the camera settings to automatic, you guys are gonna see that the ISO is an automatic. It says auto right there, the aperture. It's gonna be manipulated by how far or close you are to the camera, because it's set on automatic and my shutter speed is at 125, which is good. And then you can configure things, for example, the focus mode and all that. But like I said, to really simplify things, if you guys have lighting that's not gonna fluctuate much throughout the event, it's best to leave it in auto, okay? And if I go over to compatibility, I'm gonna say keep autofocus engaged during countdown and keep live preview running checked off, just like you guys see right here. And the next thing we're gonna do is come over to filters. Nothing really going on there. So we're just gonna go to start booth, okay? So the client is gonna see this right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a still camera. As you guys can see, just the clarity is amazing. I'm gonna tap to start. And then I'm gonna look directly at the lens on this camera. Then I'm gonna make another pose. And then last pose, okay? It's just 3 photos, guys, so just a few seconds. All right, cool. And now it's capturing the image. And boom, it's done. And I'll go ahead and make sure I airdrop this file onto the YouTube so you guys can see how clear I came out here with very, very basic lighting. I'm not even using a flash. Now, if you guys really want to ante up your game, I would definitely get a flash for this, put this in a box, or just leave it on this tripod, because it's a very, very simple setup and the outcome is just perfect. Another thing you guys can do is, and I know I told you I would keep this video under 3 minutes. It's way past 3 minutes, but you know, sometimes in order to produce value, you can do it in 30 seconds or an hour. So if you guys are getting value out of it, then I am definitely hitting my goal. Next thing I want to do, guys, you can even do a video using your Canon. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to hit start, and it's going to do a timer right here, and I'm just going to fade away and come back. It's only going to record for a few seconds, and we're good. Okay, and check out I want you to check out the speed, how fast this iPad Air generation, 5th generation is. So it's rendering the video that has AI segmentation. And once again, while this renders really, really quickly, we're just, you know what? Yeah, just I want you guys to see the whole entire process so you guys are not lost in the sauce. So rendering a video, that only took about 15 seconds. So this shows me right here with the effects. Okay, but what I wanted to show you was, I'm still right here where it says on. I'm still in camera mode. I didn't have to switch over to video mode, and I'm still on automatic right over here. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm sure this video might, you know, get to a point where it gets you thinking like, and then you guys are gonna come up with questions like, oh, and then I'm gonna be like, yee, that's a lot of questions on the comment section. So bear with me, be patient. I will post and answer when I start seeing those questions come in, guys. I hope this video helps. In my next video, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna attach this bad boy to the 360 booth arm and see what kind of clarity, and not just clarity, but the amount of just, think about this, guys. We're going from a standard iPhone that has a very small sensor to an actual camera. So I'm excited to see the results. As you guys can see, I haven't even taken the 360 booth out of the pouch, because I'm about to do this right now and share the results with you guys right now as soon as I have some information and data to share with you guys. Please help me out by hitting the like button, because that doesn't cost you anything really. But all this that I'm doing here for the world, you know, it takes time, it takes preparation, because then I have to edit this video later and upload it and all kinds of stuff. So help me out with a like button, and take care, guys. All right, see you in the next video.